You can buy almost any car in the world, unless you live in the United States. Some vehicles are completely legal in Europe, or Japan, or Australia, but illegal to drive on American roads. Why? Is it safety? Emissions? Politics? Protectionism? Today, we break down the real reasons some cars are illegal in America, and the answer is more complex than you think. Let's begin. The 25-year import rule. One of the biggest reasons cars are illegal in the U.S. is the 25-year import rule. Under federal law, a vehicle not originally certified for U.S. standards cannot be legally imported until it is 25 years old. That's why enthusiasts had to wait decades to legally import cars like the Nissan Skyline GT-R R34. This rule was introduced to protect safety and emission standards, but critics argue it also protected domestic automakers from foreign competition. Once a car turns 25 years old, it becomes exempt from many federal restrictions, and suddenly, it becomes legal. Safety regulations. The United States has strict safety standards. Vehicles must comply with federal motor vehicle safety standards. That includes crash testing requirements, airbag systems, lighting standards, bumper regulations. A car legal in Europe may not meet U.S. crash requirements. For example, differences in headlight design or side impact protection can make a car non-compliant. Even small differences can prevent certification. Emission standards. Emissions are another major factor. The Environmental Protection Agency sets strict emissions rules. California has even stricter standards. A vehicle tuned for Europe may not pass U.S. emissions testing. Different fuel blends, different catalytic converter requirements, different onboard diagnostic standards. Compliance is expensive. Manufacturers sometimes decide it's not worth the cost to certify low-volume models, so they simply don't sell them in America. Manufacturer decisions. Not all illegal cars are banned for safety reasons. Sometimes manufacturers choose not to certify them. Why? Low demand, high certification cost, brand positioning. For example, certain high-performance models or diesel variants may never reach the U.S. market because the business case doesn't make sense. So, illegal sometimes really means not officially imported. Gray market imports. In the 1980s, a gray market emerged. Independent importers brought European luxury cars into the United States. Models from Mercedes-Benz and BMW were popular, but compliance modifications were often inconsistent. This led to tighter enforcement. Eventually, federal rules were strengthened and gray market imports became far more restricted. Show or display exception. There is one exception, the show or display rule. Rare or historically significant vehicles can sometimes be imported before the 25-year mark, but there are limitations. Mileage restrictions, special approval process. This applies only to very limited vehicles, not mass-market sports cars. Protectionism debate. Some critics argue that U.S. import restrictions function as economic protection. The idea is simple: restrict foreign models, protect domestic manufacturers. However, the official reasoning focuses on safety and emissions. And it's important to note, many foreign brands successfully certify vehicles for the U.S. market, so the issue is often about compliance cost rather than outright bans. Modern examples. Even today, certain global models are unavailable in the U.S. Some compact city cars, certain diesel engines, performance variants. But after 25 years, many become legal classics. Enthusiasts often wait patiently for that milestone, and once eligible, import demand spikes. Final analysis. So why are some cars illegal in America? Because of safety standards, emissions regulations, import laws, certification costs, and business decisions. It's rarely about banning performance. It's usually about compliance. The American auto market is one of the most regulated in the world, and that regulation shapes what consumers can buy. Important disclaimer. This video was prepared with the assistance of artificial intelligence. Some legal interpretations or technical explanations may be simplified or imperfect. Import laws and regulations can change over time. Viewers should verify specific legal details through official government sources or licensed import professionals. This content is for educational and analytical purposes only. Now, I want to hear from you. Which car would you import if the 25-year rule didn't exist? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe for more automotive analysis. See you in the next video.